welcome back to my channel. This is Sharon, and in today's video I want to go over the setup for my February 2021 budget. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks a lot for coming back to check out another one of my videos. So what I plan to do first is just go over my monthly view, which I've already laid out all my bills and everything, and then we'll go ahead and go over to my monthly budget, and I'll start filling in the numbers and letting you know how I plan to spend my money this month. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into it. So this is my monthly view, and like I said, I've already laid out my bills, kind of my days off, paydays, days I plan to go shopping, things like that. And what I normally use this for is to kind of track when I know I need to pay certain things, and then I make my paycheck budgets to make sure that I include these things in it. And then along the side here in the notes section, I just have my goals, and I will be honest, my goals for this month are the same as they were last month. Well, number one will kind of continue throughout the year every month, and that is to save $80 from either my cash dividers or other planned expenses, and this is to fund my $20 savings challenge. My second goal is, again, to read one book. I am behind, but what I am reading, I decided on was the Clever Girl Finance, Grow Your Money. And I decided to pick this one because I wanted to learn more about investing. I normally rely on my husband for a lot of investing type advice, so it's not foreign to me, but I just want to be able to contribute more to the conversations and as far as how we decide to invest our funds. So I decided to pick this up. It's been an easy read so far. I just need to dedicate more time so I can just knock it out. But it's not one of the ones that you kind of want to rush through, because I've been taking my time because I'm kind of learning and jotting things down as I go along the way. So, but I do plan to finish this month. So this is what I'm reading, and it's by Bola Sukumbi. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I picked it up at Amazon. And like I said, if you're not as familiar, heard things, you know, dibble and dabble, it's a good thing. I've been actually learning a lot of definitions to what things mean. So it's kind of putting things that I've heard in perspective. So enough about this. The other thing is I still need to complete my will and trust. My husband and I always get hung up when it comes to the part about our kids. So quite naturally, you know, that's sensitive. So we tend to spend more time on that one. So we didn't actually close it out last month, but we plan to do so this month. Those are my goals. This is my layout for this month for my monthly view. So next I'm just gonna flip to my budget sheet, or I'm gonna pull it out of my planner, and then we'll get right into it. So here's my budget layout. And if you can see, I've already written down my variable expenses as well as my fixed expenses. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go through and fill out how I plan to budget my money this month. And then we'll go ahead and total it up and everything so you can see how I plan to spend my money for this month. So I'm just gonna tilt this a little because it's easier for me to write, and then I'll start filling it in. So for my allowance, I tend to budget $100, and that's what I'm gonna do again for this month. For beauty, I bumped it up a bit to $100 this month. I usually budget $60, but I wanted to get some hair treatments and things like that before I braid my hair back up again. And then eating out, I normally always allocate $200, and I'm gonna do that this month. And then groceries, I'm allocating $500, and then grooming, $200, because I do have a hair appointment this month. So I need to beef that divider up a bit, because getting these box braids are a bit expensive, but I've fallen in love with them, so I continue to get them about every 6 to 8 weeks, just depending on how the appointment's availability lies. Next I have household, and I budgeted $100 for household. And then my kids, I actually bumped that up from 40 to 100 because my youngest is actually going back to school, so he needed a couple of things, so I wanted to go ahead and bump that up. And then gas, I actually increased this month as well to $130 because my tank was a bit low for the beginning of the month. So I said I'm probably going to need 2 tanks this month rather than 1. So I bumped that up to $130. And then my dad's birthday is this month, so I am planning $100. I doubt that I will buy a gift. I think I'm just going to put it in a card, because I find that when I go in the store and I have the intentions of spending one amount, I normally spend more. So I'm just planning to give a monetary gift this year so that I can keep myself on budget. So next I have variable, and I budgeted $80 for that because I didn't pick up a couple of things I needed to get last month. I want to make sure I can do that this month. And then unbudgeted, I don't budget anything, but I like to still have this category in the event I have to make an unbudgeted expense. So moving over to my fixed expenses, I have the college fund, which I always allocate $200 a month. And then my cleaning service is $240. And then my Costco renewal, which will happen this month, is $120. And then my home warranty is $61. And this, I'm paying this like begrudgingly because every time I call these people, it's not covered. So I just decided that come April, when my contract is up, I've called them already and told them do not auto renew. And they told me that they logged it into my account, but that I should call back in April. I didn't understand. I said, make it make sense. But whatever. I put an alert in my phone to make sure that I call them back to do it because I do not intend to keep this service for another year. My house account, I allocated $200. Life insurance is $49. Phone bill is $173. My sling bill is $30. And then I plan to allocate $855 toward my sinking funds. Savings challenge for my 5s and my 10s challenge, I am budgeting $60. And then for my 100K savings, I am budgeting $770. And if you haven't watched any of my other videos, my 100K savings challenge I'm planning to do over a 10-year period. I am saving $385 per pay period to meet that goal. And the goal date is 31 July of 2030, I believe it is. So yeah, that's that. But if I can do it earlier, then I will. And last but not least is my extra savings. I'm hoping that I can put some more money into savings this month. Last month I was able to do an extra $250. So I'm hoping that I can do at least that or maybe more this month. So this is how I plan to spend my money for the month of February. This is how I have it allocated, but you know, life is life. Oh, let me bring this back down. So this is my plan and I'll adjust accordingly as I need to. Now that I have everything written out, I just want to go ahead and total up so I can let you know how much I budgeted for my variable expenses. And I'm not going to write in the amount for my fixed expenses, but I will let you know where I stand because I want to be able to add in my extra savings if I am able to do so. Since this is really quick, not very much, I'll just go ahead and add this up right on camera. So for my variable expenses, I'm planning to spend a total of $1,610. Okay, and then I'll just let you see what my fixed expenses look like so far. So right now I'm looking at $2,758. So I hope that everyone's February is starting off great because ours is doing well. January was really, really busy for me anyway, getting right back into work and everything. So I'm just happy to have everything slow down a little bit. And I should have more videos this month than I did last month. But this is how I plan to spend my money. And then what I will do is at the end of the month, I'll come back and I'll fill in the actual total and I'll tell you how I did as far as my variable expenses. And I'll total everything else up and let you know where I ended up for the month. Thank you for checking out my video. And if you like any of the stickers that you see, you can check out my Etsy sticker shop. I'll have it linked in the description box below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you're notified when I upload future videos. Thanks a lot again for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.